Nyando Basin in Western Kenya is one of the climate change hotspots in East Africa. Droughts, floods, and unpredictable rainfall have increased, affecting agriculture and food security. Farming is Nyando's primary source of income and food, but farms show few agricultural innovations. The area suffers serious land degradation. Up to 17% of households are unable to meet their food needs for 3 to 4 months in a year. A study conducted by the CGIAR Research Program on Climate Change, Agriculture and Food Security (CCAFS) revealed that in the last 10 years, 37% of households had not introduced any new crops or varieties. Only 32% had introduced between 1 and 2 crops, and another 32% had introduced 3 or more crops. Nyando is one of CCAF's Climate Smart Villages. A number of climate smart technologies are being implemented by farmers together with researchers and other stakeholders. In Koala Village, farmer John Obom and his wife Pauline are part of a group of 50 champion farmers in the region working with scientists of the International Livestock Research Institute (ILRI) to test sheep and goat breeds that will better adapt to changing climatic conditions in Nyando.
Pidho diek ni en gi ber kech tije ok tek. Tije yot nikech en e yot kanyo ero koro ka ot kama intiere no. Kisekete kanyo tidhi tong'o chiemo tiketo ne. Kiseketo ne chiemo kanyo to chiemo kas koro bi beda piny tich momitie matek onge. Koro miyo mano tije yot godo. Mar ariyo okonya kuom yudo mbolea manyalo dhi pidho godo gik mag puodho. Aya mar adek okonya ga yudo yien ma achwako godo mach. Mar ang'wen okonya pidhe yot odongo bang' higa achiel tenyalo dhi use.
The red Maasai is an indigenous sheep breed that's found within the arid areas. You find it across Kenya, within into Tanzania. It's one of the breeds that's categorized as a fat-tailed sheep of the Eastern Africa. It does very well along the arid and semi-arid areas. Its strengths are really in its ability to withstand long periods of dry conditions without losing body condition. And also when you have disease outbreaks, for example, particularly when you have very heavy worm burdens or issues like that, the red Maasai it can survive. Region that you took the sheep within the Western Nyanza, that is a hotter arid environment than the more humid areas. And for that sort of environment, this sheep is better adapted. I mean, when you look at its fur coat, it's not really a wool producer, very heavy wool producer, right? So it's like it's adapted in terms of its ability to cope with the heat and the lower water requirements.
In the past, John has worked with the World Agroforestry Center (ICRAF) to restore his degraded land. Using species screened through on-farm research, he has established tree woodlots to control soil and water movement and rehabilitated previously degraded areas for crop production. He is able to supply seeds and seedlings to other farmers, and his woodlot ensures that he is on the way to complying with the Kenya government policy requiring each farmer to establish 10% of their land holding with trees. In addition, he is a good example amongst farmers who are ready to participate in nationally appropriate mitigation action (NAMA) programs. A few meters from John's home in Nyando village, a group of young farmers are dealing with the challenges of degraded land, declining land size, and seasonal rainfall variability by adopting greenhouse farming. These enclosed spaces of up to 1/4 of a hectare, covered with polythene and combined with drip irrigation lines, has the advantage of saving water. It is free from flooding and drought and offers better control of pests and diseases.
Another crop enterprise that we have identified in this region is intensive production of horticultural crops, especially tomatoes and onions. We are involving youth groups and we hope they will double their yields by using our improved varieties.
We have various projects going on at our group level. We have a greenhouse where we have planted tomato. And in the open field, we have various kinds of vegetables. One being sukuma wiki, we call it kale. We have cowpeas. We have osuga, that is a spider, black shade. We have mito. We have potatoes of various kinds.
In a new initiative, SIAT Pan-African Bean Research Alliance will develop drought-escaping bean seed production units as part of the greenhouse unit crop rotation calendar. By linking to credit providers and agro-dealers and working with the county government, CCAF's plans to increase the number of units to 1,000, reaching nearly 200,000 young farmers. Initiatives at the CCAF's Climate Smart Villages also target women farmers, empowering them to adapt through collective action. Meet Helen Were, a member of the Kamwana Women Group that has been undergoing training on climate-smart agricultural practices and agro-advisory services. Helen now rears early maturing and disease-resistant chickens on her farm. This provides her with income and food to sustain her family.
In the 2 years that I've been keeping these local improved chickens, the advantages that I've learned, they are easy to manage. They grow very fast. They consume very little food, and they can consume locally available food. And lastly, we like eating them because they are delicious and nutritious.
Now we are trying to find out if improved or management of local poultry can translate into faster maturity and high quality egg and meat production.
CCAFs and partners will continue working in Nyando in order to boost farmers' ability to adapt to climate change, manage risks, and build resilience. Monitoring and evaluation of activities continues to inform learning with an aim to scale up interventions to similar regions.